Alrighty, so I seen Davo use Gother, and it's really funny because it almost seems like like such a simple solution to make Bond hit harder to just obviously rank up his cards. And I don't know why, I didn't think of it sooner, honestly. So shout out to Davo, of course, for experimenting with basically every single unit you could possibly experiment with this unit. So if you want to see more variety and stuff like that, definitely go check him out. But yeah, we're going to be messing around with Gother today. I did mess around with it a little bit last night while I was just laying in bed, and honestly, it was pretty good. Like, it was just really impressive to just kind of guarantee kills and stuff. Whereas sometimes just using the level 1s with Bond doesn't always net you a win, but yeah. So, if you're new to the channel or anything, feel free to subscribe. I have the camera off today just because it's really bright in the background and I don't really want to mess with it. So, well, that is something. We might end up getting into, depending on how the matches go, we might end up getting into Challenger. I can buy a couple of extra tickets though, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, not that it's anything too crazy, but it is nice that, whatchamacallit, is this Vader? Is this the Vader? I think this might be. Honestly, I think we just set up this turn, so let's just do something like this, and then rank up on the Bond, and then you can kind of see how it works out next. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that he has like a dissolve at the very least. Obviously, it's not anything groundbreaking because if you run in with Infinity Merlin or somebody, they're gonna have some sort of ult control sort of deal going on as well. Really nice Bond cards here. That's fantastic, actually. I don't run up against a whole lot of green Sariel, so I'm really interested to see how this turns out. I did watch, today is the day, as of the time of me recording this, that the Bond buff has gone through. It's the first day of the patch for JP on part 2, so I'm pretty interested, because it looks like the Bond buffs are doing quite well over there, so that's honestly really, really good to see. If you don't know, it basically makes his, it makes his, attack-related stats debuffs proc before the attack goes off, which is really, really nice as well. That's so good. Re-10. I don't think we would have killed there with level 1s, so that's fantastic. There we go. I mean, alrighty. Interesting. Let's hop into another one. Alrighty. Ooh, we have an unknown team here, which is pretty interesting as well. I think that's CC food. Sometimes I can't tell with some of these players, but I'm actually pretty interested to see if we can tank. I know in a situation like this, it might be better to just go for the turn 1 attack. Let me go ahead and do that, I guess, and we'll see if we can pull more Bond cards afterwards. But, yeah, this isn't really a team you want to try to let them, do their thing on, because if she survives this, which, oh no, she does, there's going to be a lot of damage output going into the game here. So the weak point skill from Philo does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, because the buffs aren't active yet on Global, she would have stayed with, or she would have kept her Mark of Concentration on her, which would have been nice, because then we could have just followed up with this. But unfortunately, they're not out just yet. But I'm actually pretty interested. Like I said, the attack-related stats debuffs now proc before the attack itself goes off, which is really, really nice. So you get a little bit of extra boost from Zeldris in the back. You get more damage output because of, Bond's passive. It just all stacks together pretty well. So that's really, really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have a great way to... Deanne's going to get stunned as well, so... Let's rank up Bond, I guess? I don't know. And then we'll attack with Deanne. I really don't have a whole lot that I can do here. I'm just going to try to put out some extra debuffs, so that way their attack-related stats go down a little bit, because that'll help me a little bit. It'll help me slightly. Hopefully they won't be able to do too much damage. We do have dissolves on us because Merlin and everything, so we can't really ult rush or anything like that. Okay, we do get a Bond card, which is really, really good. We can rank up and then use a level 3 snipe. The level 3 snipe goes pretty crazy. Oh, unfortunately, we're getting stunned this turn, actually. So that is I think that's going to be GG. We have literally 2 characters getting stunned, and Gother's not going to be able to do a whole lot by himself, so... yeah, that's, not really what you want to see. The Unknown Team is still a big threat. Like, the Unknown Team, I don't think there was ever really a big debate on it, but, the Unknown Team, if you get really lucky with your Infinity Merlin debuffs, man, like, it's almost unstoppable sometimes. It's actually kind of crazy, so, Gother's gonna die right here on the turn tick because of the corrosion thing. Yeah, there it is. So that is interesting, to say the least. I guess it really depends. He has a gold card in hand right here, which is actually kind of scary. So we'll see how that goes. I have good taunts. I need to taunt before attacking, though, if possible, so that way I can actually get off the Holy Relic proc. This is going to hurt. Okay, not too bad. Bond actually tanks a lot better as well post buff because he gets an additional 20% damage reduction on himself alone, which is actually really nice. So that's actually kind of cool. If we would have merged into the ultimate there, that would have been so sick. She has stun again, man. Dang. All right. Well, I think we're pretty much screwed right here. So we're probably gonna have to just, I don't know. There's not really anything we can do. Literally 3 attacks and I'm stunned. So. Oh well, we're gonna go ahead and move on, I guess, because there's nothing I can do in this scenario. Alrighty, ooh, okay, we have a Demon Team, which is pretty interesting. Demon Team might be, the Chandler, man, might be a little bit of a problem, I guess. We're gonna go for the turn 1 setup here, because obviously I don't want to debuff him too much, or else he's just gonna cleanse it off. But I'm pretty excited about part 2, honestly. The whatchamacallit? The Tristan is coming out as well, which should be pretty fun. I don't know exactly how he's going to play just yet. Nobody has showcased him on JP that I follow just yet. But I can only assume it's because he's a backliner. People don't really seem to want to showcase backliners. I really don't care. I think backliners are like a really good part of team building. So I'm completely fine with showcasing those kind of units. I really don't care. He's got a lot of HP, but let's see if a level 3 can get through to him. So the darkness stacks on the counter is going to be a little bit unfortunate. Ooh, pretty good damage from this level 2 here, 146, and then big damage here. Let's see it, baby. Phew, 663 on the Chandler. We get stat lowered because of his passive. He has a ton of HP. So good. Actually, so good. We have another setup, too. We can go for another level 3, which is great. I think that's... Well, I'm going to lose the Deanne buff here. Or the Deanne Holy Relic, which is a little bit unfortunate. He's going to kill off my Deanne, actually, which isn't going to be too big of an issue. Well, no, he's not. Okay, he used the Infect instead. Kind of bizarre, gotta be honest there. Let me... In this scenario, he's I go for the melee here. I go for the melee here 100%. He's disabled on Estarossa. And his melee's already proc True Magic, so we might as well. He's got a Tarmiel Link on, but it doesn't matter, because look at this. Almost 1,000,000 damage. It's insane. It's so good. Obviously, like, if I had more dupes on him, he would be getting, I guess, more out of his like ultimate passive thingy, where he gets more attack related stats or whatever. I think at the base level on 1/6 it's like a 9% boost, whereas at the top percent it's a 30% boost or something ridiculous like that. They're actually changing that with the buff as well to where it's going to be I think a base level 1 at 1/6 you're going to get a 15% boost, and then it goes up to 30% still. So you actually just get a little bit more value there, which is going to be good overall, I think. So that'll be nice. It'll make it a little bit less pay to win. Obviously, still pay to win. Dude, no Mark of Concentration, almost 500k. Kind of nuts. All right. That's pretty sick. All right, let me... we'll just keep going. I might buy another ticket because of that forfeit at the beginning. Oh, ooh, okay. Interesting. I don't... Honestly, I don't know if I've... Well, yeah, I think I've gone up against it, but it's been a really long time. The Melascula play here. Very interesting to me, actually. The Malascula play is not great, because if you know what you're doing, you can shut it down pretty easily. He also doesn't have Estarossa on the field, so he's missing out on darkness stacks as well. We get an extra mark of concentration, which is good. We have tons of rank up. I think we go for... I mean, we just get rid of Malascula, right? I mean, if we try to go for anybody other than Malascula, she's going to end up giving really big stats with her Holy Relic, which I assume she has. I don't... Is this the Holy Relic? Is this what the Holy Relic looks like? I honestly don't know. Yeah, okay, so it does have the Holy Relic. Let's just blast her. I don't know. I mean, what else am I going to do? I mean, I could maybe mess around a little bit more and try to stall, I guess, maybe, but what would be the point, I guess? We'll just kill her off. His Tarmiel Link on her as well. Big shot. All right. Only 600k from that one. Not as impressive, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Need another stance here if possible. Ooh, that's good. No stance, though. Ooh. No snipe card either, which is not as good. Running the Demon Cusack in the back. I was almost half... Okay, his head is broken right here. You can see into the back of his skull. I was almost expecting him to Estarossa, like, pop out of the back there, but I guess not. I guess it's not really that big of a deal, but... oh, well. I need to not attack too much if possible. So that way he doesn't purge this off. This is going to be a level 3, so it should deal pretty decent damage. He can just use one attack and then pop True Magic here, but might not be too bad. No snipe cards, man. Literally like 0 damage. Okay. This card is going to hit hard though if he double attacked. Okay, he's killing off the demon. That's unfortunate because I finally drew a card for her. Snipe card, please. Snipe card, please. I really need it. I really need it. Okay. We're not in the greatest situation here. We can reset his ultimate move gauge. Would it be better to do it like this? I don't really think it's going to make a difference. These are level 1s, though, so I'm not 100% sure. That actually did pretty good on its own. This should deal a pretty decent little bit. I am 6/6 on him. It's not going to be crazy, but... plus, it's just going to apply more debuffs for Bond. Yeah, okay. 185 is not great, but it's almost like he was designed to have, like, higher ranked cards. Like, I don't know. Like, higher ranked cards on Bond make him feel like the festival unit that everybody was expecting him to be, which I personally don't have too many issues with Bond right now, but obviously the buffs are just going to make him that much better, so that's obviously really good. I don't think I can apply any more debuffs than after this Gother card, so we're going to use this, and then we'll just try to get some damage out. And then no Mark of Concentration. Can we kill? Yeah, nice. 181. No Mark of Concentration. Obviously, once you get a whole lot of attack-related stats buffs from his passive out, it's not going to be as big of an issue, really. So that kind of worked out nicely. I think I've got another match or two in me, so let me go ahead and skip forward. We'll see how it goes. All right, we have an Angel team here. It's not crazy CC. I'm actually really interested to see how Tristan sort of ends up changing the Angel team, because it's going to give them a lot of defense-related stats. They're going to end up purging debuffs off here, so that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. I think instead of attacking, I'm just going to go ahead and do this, because more than likely he's going to double buff card and put on shields and stuff. Good Pierce cards, but not 100% sure if that's going to be what we need. Yeah, double buff card, getting the Margaret passive going, I assume. This is going to stop us from doing a little bit more damage. I'm tempted to go for Big Merge here. even though normally you really don't want to merge Bond cards. Let me go for the upgrade on Bond. Oh, he actually didn't double buff. Okay. Let's try to maybe pop one of the... Or pop the res. I mean, we might as well do it on Liz, right? Because she's the easiest to kill. I just need another snipe card after this, which that might be a tall order. It's really hard to just draw what you need with this team, unfortunately. But, or well, I guess it's not hard. It's just all luck. But 623 is not bad at all. I completely forgot that I was going to disable him there, so that's actually really bad. I guess I can push for his ultimate. Oh, that was so dumb of me, actually. I completely forgot that you do have to worry about her having the big Tarmiel link on. That's actually not good. Okay, so let's go for just, I guess this. We'll just apply as many attack-related stats debuffs as we can, put some dissolves on. Obviously, if he has another cleanse, which I would assume more than likely he will, that won't be great. We also don't have Margaret, or Deanne Relic rocking this time either. Well, I mean, good thing it's a bot, I guess, but I really screwed myself there. Okay, going for Bond. That's actually even more unfortunate, because now I literally can't get through anything, and my Gother is disabled here. So, well, I don't have a stance, which is really troublesome, actually. Let's go for... I can't rank up at all. Just move this and then attack, maybe. Use this to maybe break the shield, because it doesn't have a damage modifier on it anyway. Yeah, so... no issues there. This is going to give him a whole nother turn to hope to, like, potentially draw a, whatchamacallit, a cleanse card here, which is going to be not good. He is using a card with the Margaret. The shield is also going to be really annoying, so I'm not going to be able to do much there. I'm almost curious if I should... try to go through the shield here. Like, we could potentially buff and then try to get rid of Mael with the ultimate. I don't know if this is gonna go great. This might be a bad plan. The shield, honestly, is just kind of screwing me a little bit, but we do apply some more debuffs here. Put on the Mark of Concentration. Only a 1/6 ult, so this isn't gonna be anything crazy, but that was decent. The ultimate from Liz is going to be more annoying than anything. But as long as I don't kill myself, as long as my Bond doesn't kill himself with the Pierce card, I should be able to get rid of it. Okay, well, that actually might help me a little bit, because I won't deal as much damage to myself whenever I do the Pierce card. So that might be okay. So let's, she's probably the weakest character on the team as well, as far as, like, stats go. Maybe Bond is, but he did get a buff at one point. Not 100% sure on that. I'd have to maybe test that, but either way, let's go for the level 3. We do break through. That shouldn't deal too much damage back to me. And then we snipe and get rid of the whole thing. 1.2 mil. All right. So it does not actually get rid of the reflect. I thought I was just going to immediately drop that, but it's not really a big issue because I can once again do a double level 3, which is great, and I can get rid of the Margaret here. Actually, he did just cleanse all of my debuffs off, which is unfortunate. Can I get through that with no extra debuffs? I'm curious. I mean, it's a bot. I don't really care if I lose, so we're just going to test, but no shield, so this might end up doing a decent amount back to me. Okay, not too bad. Ooh, he healed a lot, though. Okay, 685. Definitely not as good, but I mean, we got through, so that's all that really matters. So, I mean, honestly, not awful. So we can level 3 DN card here to kill the Bon off. But I think that's pretty much it for today. So, yeah, honestly, I think that Gowther's a really good option. I don't know why, I just didn't assume that he would be. But it's been a while since Gowther has been like on like a really meta team or anything like that, unless you're just trying to just go for like big damage using, you know, Gowther and Ludo, of course. But yeah, honestly, super, super nice. You can get a lot of damage off really quickly. The problem, of course, being can you draw extra cards to follow up. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you in the next one.